Hello? Can you all hear me? It's storming here and my internet's messing up. Okay, good. Let's see here. There's a link if anyone wants to come up. Sorry if it cuts out or anything. We're getting a really bad storm, so it might cut off because my internet's kind of shitty right now. Kimmy Kins, Frank, Smiley Story, Lucia. I'm not going to do any screen sharing today because obviously last night that turned into a shit show. I tried and I'm still trying to figure it out. There's just a few things I want to talk about. This might not be a very nice stream. Some people might think it is. Excuse me. It seems that a lot of people that like Run Up Church are getting talked shit about. But these same people that are talking shit about Run Up Church and Creek Squad, they sure as a hell make sure to tag him in every live stream they do and drag him. And, you know, that kind of, it's a double standards for me with people. I see so many doing it. Oh, don't talk about the mom. Don't talk about this. Don't talk about that. But yet you're talking about it. And who are any of you to judge any of us for who we like and support? We're not judging you. I mean, Ron Upchurch, he is a very intelligent man. I don't care what anybody says about him. He is very intelligent. If you take emotions out of these cases, you have to take emotions out of cases to be in true crime. You have to. And look at the bigger picture of what's really going on. Look at Ron. Look how much attention he's brought to this case. Whether it's negative or positive attention, he has brought attention to this. And if we haven't brought attention to this case, they would have done swept it under the rug as an accident. Facts. I say, if God forbid, I pray to God my children never go missing or hurt or anything. But if they do, I want you all on my kid's case. I want y'all screaming at the top of your lungs to find out what happened to my baby. Even if it turns out to be an accident, you got to look at all different areas of it. But who is anybody to sit here and judge anybody when you're doing the same friggin' shit? I don't get it. If you don't like Ryan, don't watch him. Stop tagging him in your damn videos and lives. Simple as that. It's ridiculous. It really is. And then people want to judge us. Yes, that mom, Kylie's mom, is sus as fuck. Her friends are sus as fuck. Come at me. Just because you don't think they're sus don't mean you have any damn right to judge us that think they are. There's more of us that think they're sus than that thinks they're not. And I'm getting really fucking sick of it. Sorry for cussing. That's who I am. I don't care. But, yeah, it's ridiculous. And I posted a picture yesterday of a lady, girl, I'm not sure who it is, in a gray sweatshirt in a Honda vehicle. Everybody kept coming, that's not Kylie, that's not Kylie. Bitch, I never said it was Kylie. Well, why don't you quit being discrepant and all this? Because I don't know who it is. I don't know where it came from. That's why I posted it, so we could discuss it to figure out where it came from, who it is, where they're at. That picture was on some page that Kylie followed. It is very obvious some of you people are very new to YouTube and true crime. Very obvious. Because you're fucking idiots. And if anyone wants to come up with me, I would love that. And we can discuss stuff. Let me copy this thing again. You can have your opinion. You can be against me. I will have a civil conversation with you as long as you're not rude to me. Yes, Jason Lee. Tony and Xaname both went to Proster. I mean, come on. Come on. And Tony tagged himself twice. One of the days was the day he got the exclusive interview with Sammy. Come on, who? He's a nobody YouTuber. Nobody really even heard about him in true crime until this case. And he gets an interview with Sammy, the main suspect? Fuck out of here. And then Zanny Manny, she can't even keep her story straight nor her accent. See, and I said, that's bullshit. Why are you going to leave it to the kids? Them kids is the reason your daughter was found in the bottom of a lake. Them kids failed her daughter. Is she, I'm not, this isn't facts. This is allegedly speculation, but this has been, I've heard it several times in Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, everywhere, that the mom did not even have custody of Kylie, that Kylie's dad had custody of her because the mom had a substance abuse problem. I'm not saying that it's facts or nothing, but if you look at it, the dad is the only one that gives a fuck about finding the truth about his baby girl. Her dad and grandfather were the only ones there when their daughter was being pulled out of the bottom of a lake while the mom was out eating fucking sushi. If it had been my child, I wouldn't have ate. I couldn't eat. Who could eat in a situation like that? My mother died when I was 19 years old, and I had to be admitted to a mental hospital because I was about to my deathbed because I couldn't eat. I couldn't do nothing. And it wasn't even my child, it was my mother. If I was that mother, I would have been at every spot AWP went to. I would have had somebody bring me a fucking bologna sandwich. I would not left. I sure as the hell wouldn't be eating sushi. Jason Lee, it was said that she texted her mom. Yes, Creative Tater, stepdad, he looks a little sus too. It's all crazy to me. I just don't get it. And so many people want to attack us over our views, and we ain't bothering them. Stay in your own damn lane. I'll say what I want to say. I got a freedom of speech. That mom is sus as fuck. And so is them kids. And honestly, I'm starting to lead toward Jagger. I don't believe Jagger hurt that girl. I believe that he truly loved her. And he is heartbroken. I believe he's being set up, honestly. Hey, Ginger. Vexing. Right, Vexing. I couldn't be eaten. It's crazy. Jason, I guess I don't know if she was going to her mom or dad's. I'm not saying that it's true about her dad having custody, but that's been going around pretty heavy. I cannot state that as facts. It's only in my opinion, allegedly, but that it kind of makes sense, though. You know what I mean? He was there. He was the contact. I mean, he was there within 90 seconds when AWP found her. And the grandfather that was there was Kylie's mom's dad. Why wasn't Kylie's mom there? And then that shady ass SF Investigates dude was there. Jason, I'm not saying I agree with that. Like, she didn't physically kill her, or this is all in my opinion, allegedly, but she let her quotation friend down. She knew she wouldn't even ride with Kylie home because Kylie was too intoxicated. But she left her there alone? Why wouldn't you stay there with that girl until you made sure she got home as well, or took her with you and went back later and got her car? That's no friend I want. And then the recent video that's come out with Sammy chasing Jagger down the aisle at his graduation with a flower and a card. Oh, fuck off. Sorry for my cussing. It's just, I can't hold this back anymore. People attacking people over it, and no, shut the fuck up. There's been some channels that I've loved, I've followed for a while, and now I can't even stomach to go into them because they just think their shit don't stink and they want to judge everybody and judge. Fuck you. Oh, vexing, it's a Virgo coming out in me cussing. Yeah, Ginger is so full of red flags, and I just don't see how some of these people see it. But I don't know. I'm sure a lot of you know who Critical K is. And you know that See You Next Tuesday, she always goes against the grain of every case. You know, she goes against the one that, y'all know what I mean? But it seems like that's what some of these creators are doing now. They're going against the grain and taking up for the mom because they think they'll get traffic from it. Yes, Stephanie Dodge and Zanny. Definitely. I mean, who in the hell likes little children and dead people? Come on. It's crazy.
Hey, Cotton.
Hey, Ron. How you doing, buddy? It's been a long time.
Yes, it has.
How you been doing?
Been busy working 2 jobs.
Oh, can't beat that, though.
Nope.
Get that cash. Oops, you're muted, buddy.
Yeah, I know. I have my TV also going in the background.
Oh, okay.
Because it's college football Saturday, so I watch college football all day.
Oh, that's good. Who's your team? Dallas?
That's my NFL team, by the Washington Huskies. For college.
Yeah, Roll Tide, baby, for me. Roll Tide.
They're playing right now.
I've been so caught up in this case, and I've been so pissed off, Ron, I can't even watch TV.
I think a lot of people are pissed off about this case.
Because there's just so many red flags, and people are, it's crazy. This case is worse than the Watts case. Have you been following this case any?
Yes, like, I'm pissed off about how the cops have been messing up this case.
Right. It's like they're totally blind to it, and it just kind of proves they're trying to sweep it under the rug and rule it as an accident. It's crazy.
And then Click It TV.
Oh, God.
But like, I don't agree what he did. He should have called the cops and had them retrieve the evidence.
But see, he did call the cops before he got it out of the water, and they wouldn't come. They totally ignored him. I mean, I'm not taking up for him because I don't care for him. I think he's a clout chaser from hell. But he did call the cops, and then a bunch of YouTubers started calling in, and like 4 hours later, the cops finally showed up. And I believe he got the laptop and stuff out of the water, you know, because he didn't want to leave it because where he had already been live on YouTube, somebody would got it. You know what I mean? But he should have just sat there, even if it took him 12 hours, and let the evidence sit there until a cop showed up.
Yeah, if I was the DA or the district attorney for this case, I would look into investigating the cops.
Me too. And Sammy's parents are a lawyer and a private detective. Imagine that.
Yeah, because I was wondering why she had a lawyer. I bet you her parents told her to hire a lawyer and not to say anything.
Her parents are lawyers. That's what blows my mind. And it blows my mind that she was the loudest one, you know, the friends. They always say guilty dogs bark the loudest. Why didn't her parents tell her to shut up?
That was me, even if I wasn't guilty or guilty, I would have hired a lawyer that day and be like, I'm not saying anything.
Right? She should have just kept her mouth shut. She was leading it and having people give her the tip lines and everything. It's crazy.
And she's still a teenager. Teenagers don't know.
Yeah, but when you're the daughter of a lawyer, you kind of know. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
that was me.
her parents didn't tell her to stop and stay off because her TikTok and everything was wide open. Because I got some information off of her TikTok, but it's private now. She finally made it private. But come on.
Yeah, I knew she had to be guilty as soon as she left California to Montana.
Right, she left right before AWP got to Truckee. And they also pulled the reward fund thing right before AWP got there. Which AWP don't depend on, they don't ask for rewards or nothing. I mean, but if it's offered to them, they take them, you know what I mean? But they don't depend on the reward money. But it was just weird. They pulled that reward right before AWP got there, like the day before or the day of or something like that. Hey, squids. There's just so many red flags, and it's like everybody's wanting to hate on AWP too, saying they're clout chasers. No, they're not. I followed them since they had like 1,000 subs.
Look at all the cases, unsolved cases that AWP has done, all the loved ones that he has brought home.
Right, excluding Kylie. Kylie was their 24th one. But the 23 other ones was code cases. And they started in, 2018, 2019. And they have solved 23 code cases. And they done this this is why they don't do active investigations, I believe, because of this bullshit. But if it wasn't for them, their daughter would still be on the bottom of that lake. I don't get it.
What I'm proud about AWP is they have been keeping their mouth shut lately.
Right. They're doing the professional thing. If they wanted clout, they'd be out here pushing out videos and all. You know what I mean? Yes, they go on a few panels, but that's to clear up the rumors going around about them, and I don't blame them.
Yeah, I've even heard them go on panels saying that they can't talk about it because it's open investigation and they don't want to taint it.
They absolutely have. They said they had 2 more videos on that tow truck dude that they haven't released, and they won't unless it comes out something about foul play or something like that. If they wanted clout, they would have done released them 2 videos. You know what I mean? Because that tow truck driver is a big topic of conversation around the tubes. And if they wanted clout, they would have done pushed them videos out.
Squid's a lot of people are questioning AWP.
Yep, Squid, a lot of people are. A lot of people's trashing them, calling them clout chasers and all this. People got mad because when they put that first video out about Kylie, when they found her, they put it to members only. But they do that with every single case they do. They will offer it to their members first, and they'll wait a few days, and then they'll make that same video public. This was nothing new that they done. I followed them for years. I'm a member of theirs. They always put their cases first to members only because they do take care of their members. You know what I mean? Us members pay, and they do give us content first, and then they make it public. They make all their content public. Yes, Jason Lee, I seen that Ryan Upchurch theme song. I got a little short of it video on my page. It was fire as heck.
Yeah, I did.
AWP really is the heroes, man.
The only thing about Upchurch I don't like is him going after people.
Yeah, but we all kind of do in a way, you know what I mean? Yeah, Upchurch is a little too much on it, but he keeps them names out, you know, he keeps it going and he brings attention to it. And yeah, he's a little too much sometimes, but he's a very intelligent man.
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't like Click It TV.
Yeah, I don't either. There's something about him, ain't it?
And then Tony Dodge. I don't like him either.
Creepy Tony.
Yeah, I've watched videos of Upchurch doing videos about Tony Dodge.
And he is on point about Tony Dodge.
Like, how does Dodge still have a platform?
I don't know. Because, oh my God, I don't know. I'd never even heard of the dude until this, and it's like, whoa. You know, and a lot of people seem to know him, and you know how long we've been around true crime, and
almost 3 years.
Right? Since 2020?
Yeah, almost 3 years.
It's crazy. Right, Vexing. He's very intelligent, Ron is. I don't care what anybody says about him.
I give him that.
He knows what he's doing. And he is keeping the heat on the police and stuff on Kylie, and I thank God he is. Because if we just quit talking about it, then they're just going to sweep it under the rug when that poor girl could have possibly been foul play, you know? Just like with the Michael Long stuff. If we all hadn't kept talking about it and pushing it and stuff, he would have got away with that.
There's a lot of people behind the ML case that are heroes.
Yep.
I'm not going to name them, but there's a lot of people that didn't shut up about that case.
And Ryan, I don't know if you've seen where Annie Elise, 10 to Life, she made a post the other day telling everybody quit talking about the mama and that were saying bad. I don't remember what all it said. And I was like, lady, you're the one that drug Kelly Long, wanting to motorboat her and everything, and here you are telling people to shut up about another case? It's a hypocrisy for me.
Like, I don't know how she has time to do YouTube when she has 2 kids.
Well, I mean, they are kind of little, you know. I mean, she don't really do a lot of YouTube. You know, she'll pre-record videos and stuff. I can kind of see it. But people just love her, and she's a snake, you know, because we seen how she done with SL case.
Man, all the stuff she lied about that case, I don't believe anything that comes out of her mouth.
I don't either. And that's what I try to tell people. I was like, oh, nope, she's not credible. I was like, she helped exploit a little 10-year-old girl. She is not credible. Sorry, had a cough. But yeah, this case is a mess. Hey, Cher, sis, you want to come up?
Colin, are you from the South?
Yes.
Okay, I figured that because I hear the Southern in you.
Yeah, I grew up in a holler. That's why I can kind of relate to Ryan too, I believe, because I'm the same way. It's like, fuck you. You know, I grew up not far from where Ryan's from, actually. Just said, these holler people don't play, and we won't stop. If we smell something fishy, and they don't want to be messing with Ryan Upchurch. Shoot first and take names later, or whatever it is, you know, and they need to leave him alone. Just leave him alone.
Then I know you don't like this person, Colin, but have you been following Swill?
No. Baby Gap.
Yeah, he's been all over Upchurch.
Yeah, he's doing it for clout. And look at him in a freaking 2T t-shirt. He's ridiculous. Can't stand Swill. He's doing it for clout.
Yeah, I'm blocked from commenting in his chat.
I think I am too. I think we all are.
It's all because I made a post saying, get a job.
Right. He got fired from his that fitness center he worked at and stuff. And now he's just exploiting people on the internet. Him and Annie Elise go good together.
I think the two that do really good is one is Crimes, Lies, and Lies. She does amazing when it comes to true crime cases.
Brooks is a good girl.
Yeah, it looks like she puts her heart and soul into these cases.
She does. She's a good one. And you don't hear nobody trashing her and stuff.
No, because she doesn't put up with the BS.
Right.
And she tells you what's on her mind, too. Like, you may disagree with her, but she doesn't care.
She don't.
Look at the Summer Wells case. I think she's the only one that's been talking about it for over a year.
No, there's quite a few. My friend Cher, Voices Behind the Wall, she's never gave up on Summer. She makes sure to talk about Summer all the time.
Good for you, Voices.
She really, really cares about that little girl. She's trying to keep her name out there. And
that's how I feel with Brooks. She wants to keep Summer Wells' name out there.
Yeah, we got to keep these names out there or the cases are going to go cold.
And Harmony Montgomery, that's another case, sis.
That one broke my heart, Ryan.
It did.
That poor little beautiful baby. And they still ain't found her body. Yeah, that one, I mean, they all break my heart. I'm a little desensitized to some of them, but little Harmony, just looking at her and, oh, it breaks my heart.
Stephanie, you're 100% about that. What she said about Swill.
Oh, yeah. Oh, baby got Swill. He sure does.
Well, I gotta say, that's why I said, Stephanie, you're 100% true about that.
Right, Britt Sadie. Children just don't disappear. And I cry over it. I get to thinking about it. It's like, man, these babies just don't vanish into thin air. It's not like a dog running away or something. You know, it's these little babies. And how could anyone hurt them? It's horrible. They
Like
just don't
that's
finish.
like my feelings is Dawn had nothing to do with the disappearance of Summer, but I have a feeling Summer's mom and grandma
I do
know
too.
exactly what happened.
I've been saying it from the start that I don't think Don hurt that baby. If he is guilty of anything, he's guilty of guilty knowledge. You know what I mean? Like, he might know what happened, but I don't believe he hurt that baby.
Yeah, I don't think he could hurt his only daughter.
I don't either. I don't think he hurt her. But he might know what happened. But he might not. But I'm with you. I don't think he hurt Summer. I don't.
But I think it was the mom and grandma. They
Yep.
know something.
They know. I agree. Absolutely. That Tim Mullen, he's sus as fuck too. Right, Kimmy Kins. He might help covered it up. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. If he's guilty of anything, he's guilty of guilty knowledge. You know what I mean? And then that Jody Sue Brown, oh my God, puke. She's the one that's exploited Summer and made more money than anybody off this case, and she wants to set up everybody else.
Another one who's made a lot of money off of the Summerwell's name is MGL.
Oh, don't get me started on that one. Everybody she can. Did you see her do the Vaughn and Dre McRae case?
Yeah, she's exploiting that for money and clout.
Yep, the Vaughn Dre McRae case. She was able to go and buy her 15-year-old son a brand new Camaro with cash. 15-year-old son can't even drive yet, and went and bought him a brand new Camaro. If that tells you anything.
Like, I used to watch her just so I could laugh at her, but I can't watch her anymore.
Right. I do hate watch her whenever she's talking about that Michelle Sabay chick, because Michelle Sabay is just as sick as Molly Golightly, and I just watch it. It's kind of horrible what she does. Both of them, they're both guilty on that. But now I'm getting to where I can't even hate watch her.
And then Justice for All, her like best friend, I would watch him if he would distance himself from MGL.
I agree. I thought a lot of Justice for All. I still do like him, but whenever he hooked up with Molly during that I can't even talk Dre McRae case, I don't know. I seen a different side of him. I really do like him, but it's just I kind of keep my distance now because I can't mess with that. You know, I don't like whenever I see people doing it for clout and money. I can't mess with that no more. Even if I like you, I can't mess with that.
Like, I think he would do very good, very well by himself.
I absolutely agree. Because he's very intelligent. He knows how to speak. You know what I mean? And I absolutely agree. He needs to get away from Molly. Molly is like cancer. She ruins everything she touches.
Look at Blowhorn Betty, even though everybody, there's a lot of people who don't like her, she distanced herself away from Molly.
Now, I love me some Betty. I don't agree with everything she does, but I love me some Betty. I'm odd on her channel. I don't care what people say about her. She has a loud voice, and she does get out there and put in the groundwork, and you know what I mean? And she's getting better at it. She's new to the YouTube stuff pretty much, but she's getting better at, the ropes of it. But you're right, she did. She got away from Molly, and she's been a lot better.
And then that other guy, whatever is John JLR, he distanced himself from Molly too.
I don't like that twerk. He can fuck off.
I don't either.
Oh God.
But he distanced himself from Molly too.
Yeah, he did, but he needs to just go away. Period.
Oh yeah, let's go back to Kylie.
Does anybody else want to come up? Kimmy Ken, do you want to come up? Yeah, Sharon, I like Andra too. Okay, back to Kylie. I done got sidetracked. Let's see. There was so much I had to say earlier, and I have ADHD, and my brain just goes everywhere, and I get up here and I forget what I want to talk about. But what I think happened to Kylie, I think she may have OD'd or passed out or something, and I don't know. But I do believe someone else put her in that trunk and into that water. Jason Lee, I'm not sure if she had a shirt on when she was found or not. But I heard that they found her bodysuit at Boca.
And then what pisses me off about this case is why wouldn't the cops let AWP have some say on how they retrieved the car?
Right, because if AWP, if anyone knows, you probably do, Ron, they would never have flipped that car. They would have netted it completely up. They have these big orange like balloon float things that they use to float the car up out of the water and get it out. They never would have flipped that car, and they would have netted the windows.
Yeah, they would have preserved the evidence that was in the car.
And you know, and it really, really breaks my heart that they flipped that car with her in it. That really, really, really hurts my heart. They flipped that car with that baby in that car.
If I was Kylie's parents, I would hire somebody to look into the police department.
I think her dad's on it. Her dad seems to be the only one that cares, and the grandpa. That mama ain't gonna do nothing. I think that mama's carrying some guilt because who lets their daughter, 16 years old, go out to these big parties knowing she was drinking and staying out to 12, 1 o'clock in the morning drinking, and you know what I mean?
What I've heard is that they had an open relationship. Like, Kylie would tell her mom if she was drinking.
You know, I had that kind of relationship with my mom too. My mom and dad used to grow pot when I was younger, and I used to smoke pot and stuff, but I stayed at home, or you know what I mean? My mom would have never let me go out drinking like that without knowing I had a safe way home.
But like, I have friends like that when they drink underage. Like, a lot of parents won't care as long as you do it in the house under their supervision and responsible.
Right. Hey, True Crime Tea. And right, Lucian, not at 16 years old. No way. My mom, nuh-uh. She would never let me be out drinking and driving at 16 years old. Mm-mm. If I was sitting at home, which I didn't drink, but she would have let me, you know, at home. But no, I had a very open, close relationship to my mother, and no. That mom's sus. I don't care. Come at me, drag me, whatever you want to do to me. That mom is sus about something. She should have been at that everywhere AWP went looking for her baby. Instead, she's over here crying, "Oh, I had to find out eating sushi, bitch." Shut up.
Hey, what I'm proud of is Kylie's dad and grandpa thanking AWP.
Yes.
For finding his daughter and their grandpa's granddaughter.
And did you see the dad's reaction whenever he got there and he was talking to AWP? And he's like, "Is that her right there?" You know, when they had the red ball magnet thing in the water. And he said, "I can't do this. I can't let this be my last memory of my baby." And he left. And that broke my heart. You know, and I can't blame him. I wouldn't want that to be my last memory.
I would have done the exact same thing. I would have left.
I would have too. I couldn't that not be my last memory, seeing them drag my baby out of the bottom of a river. Yeah, but Kimmy Kins back then, things wasn't like they are now. These people are on fentanyl and all this, you know, and man, these kids, I never realized. I don't know if because where I grew up, like I did go out drinking when I was younger. I don't drink, or it wasn't my thing, but I would go to field parties like at prom and stuff, you know. But hell, we'd pass out in the field somewhere, or walk to somebody's house, or somebody's parents would pick us up, or you know what I mean. And we didn't have all these drugs and stuff. Yeah, there was pot there, but I didn't really realize today's generation how they are until this case. And where I've been digging, oh my God, these kids are wild.
They have it so much easier
It's it's so much more
than
freedom.
than what we did it than what we had as kids.
Hey, Peach Punch. Yeah, it's crazy. These parents need to use this as a wake up call of what their babies are doing. And it's all over social media.
Like I'm talking about this, like imagine if these teenagers, these kids had dial-up internet back when we were kids.
I love the dial up internet. It took forever. That was the shit, wasn't it?
Yes, except when if you were in the middle of a game and your mom or dad made a call, it would kick you off in the middle of the game and you have to start all over.
Mm-hmm. And you really couldn't hide staying up all night being on the internet because the ring up. Yeah, it's changed so much since we all were kids. Kids don't know what a really good childhood is like we had it. Jason Lee Wright, who lets her kid drive at a party? I mean, she said it was said that she told her mom she was at the party or whatever, and come on. I don't get that. I would never, If my child, I'd be like, no, I'll come get you. Or her friend should have never friggin' left her, or threw her keys in the field somewhere, or you don't leave your friend like that. Especially Sammy said, you know, she was too intoxicated and this and that, and I got another ride. You know, she's too intoxicated. How do you think this poor girl was going to get home? Why didn't you think about her? She probably ran off with some dude, and oh, Frank, that's still you good. You can be a kid at heart. You know I love you.
We're all still kids at heart.
That's right. I am when I want to be.
That's me. I'm a kid when I want to be.
Yeah. And we can be serious when needed.
Yep, we have responsibilities as an adult.
Yep.
Even though sometimes I hate being an adult, I wish I could go back to my childhood, but I don't regret anything.
We couldn't wait to grow up, could we? Now look at us.
That's why I tell kids, like, don't say you can't wait to be a kid. Like, enjoy your childhood while you can.
Because you'll be 40 years old before you know it, and you're like, damn. Crazy
so
world.
who owned the land? Well, I heard it's kind of his parents owned it.
They didn't own the park, the Foster Park or whatever, because that's national park. The FBI, federal, or whatever, they own that. They own the lodge that Kylie lived in, the Lost Trail Lodge or whatever. They own that. Like, there's no way just some civilian can own a national park. That's government land. Yeah, Frank, they could have owned a cabin there. They did the Lost Trail Lodge or whatever. And I also have a video up of Sammy's parents showing where their PIs and stuff. And it shows their address, which is all public knowledge. I mean, you type it in and bam, it's right there on Google. It's not doxing. And the address is very, very close to Boca, where Sammy lived. I don't know. It's just all so weird to me.
Kyle, what do you think who said supposedly was Kylie's boyfriend?
I don't really know. I just know I've heard Nate, but I've never seen any facts or anything that she had a boyfriend. You know what I mean? I don't believe that. I don't know.
That's me. I don't think he really was her boyfriend.
I don't either. I think she was still kind of in with Jagger a little bit. You know what I mean? Even if they went together, they were still very close friends, is the way I take it. And I do not believe Jagger hurt that girl. But I also believe Jagger might have been banging her friends.
So were there adults at that party too?
Yes, supposedly. Supposedly, like adults, like 30-year-olds and under.
Wow.
It's not been proven though. You know, we ain't seen none of these pictures or nothing, and that kind of blows my mind. We haven't seen any pictures because with that many people, you know, some little smart ass kid's gonna leak some of them pictures and videos. You know what I mean? To try to get their 5 minutes of fame. It's just all so wild to me. And then that other party that was supposedly there, there's nothing about it.
Kyle, have you seen the video of Sammy partying a week after they found Kylie's car?
The one with the headlamps on?
Yes.
Yeah, I got that video on my channel. It's crazy, ain't it?
Like, if that was my friend, like, I wouldn't be partying a week where she was found.
Right, and close to the water and stuff, you know? It's like, what the heck? I agree. Yeah, I don't believe Sammy liked Kylie either. Fake friend. I agree with that. And I do kind of feel that Kylie was one of the ones that was in a fight at that party, and I believe it might have been over Jagger. But now it's coming out that Jagger was at that party too. I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, did he say at first that he wasn't?
Yeah, now it's coming out that he was. But if you think about it, they didn't report Kylie missing until like 8 or 9 o'clock that next day. And Jagger and Kate done an interview like not long after that. And Jagger said he was 4 hours away from where Kylie was. So how did he have an interview that close? The time don't match up. Does that make sense?
Yeah, dude. Like, if I was the cops, like, I would have taken his cell phone because they could ping exactly where he's at off the cell towers.
See, they
Cell
might
towers.
have. They're not giving us no information.
So the cops probably knew he was lying.
Right. And I don't understand that either. The cops and everybody in the family knows all this stuff we're all talking about on YouTube and stuff. It looks like they would come out with some kind of press conference or something trying to shut some of these conspiracies, in quotations, down. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, y'all need to quit. But they ain't said nothing.
I heard there's a press conference on the 19th of this month. But I know it's not going to be the autopsy or the toxicology. That won't come out till November.
It's all just so crazy.
Like, I bet you the cops have the results already.
Yeah, they might not have the toxicology because that takes a while to come back. Because there was a case like 5 months ago, Cassie Carley, and they still haven't got her toxicology back yet.
They probably know how she. Who's another good one who talks about this case is the ex NYPD detective.
Duty Ron.
Yes, I absolutely love his output.
I do too. I watch him all the time.
And Ed Wallace, the guy that he always has on panel, like, they do amazing, especially from their output from like doing cases like this.
Yeah, I really like him.
Yeah, I just hope somebody looks into the cops.
Yep, they're trying to cover it up.
Because, a lot of if this was in a big city like Los Angeles, a lot of cops would have jobs right now.
Right, and these cops, I don't know. I think there was a lot of cops that had kids there.
And like me coming from a small town, everybody knows everybody.
Yep.
It is mixed. In this case, it's confusing.
Very. I'm going to let my sis up here. Hey, love.
Hello.
Hey, Mark. Hi.
What you guys talking about?
A little bit of everything. Right now we're talking about Kylie and the suspicions, and we was talking a little bit about Summer and just a little bit of everything. But mainly what I started out talking about was these people that want to freaking judge us for Ryan Upchurch just because we like him and support him. But yet these same motherfuckers want to be out here tagging his name in their titles and then dragging him. And you know what I mean? It's like, if you don't like him, then leave him off your damn page.
Did you see what they were saying in Mark's chat? That was like, I don't know why I get shocked anymore. But when I hear an adult say something, or not even say something, but even type it, might as well just say it. But like what they say, he's a redneck.
Oh yeah, we're dumb for following a dumb redneck who's we just don't
Like,
know.
is racist the right word? You guys know I'm prejudiced? I don't know, but that's
Let me tell you something. I grew up a few hours from where Ron is from. I grew up in a holler. You want to call me a dumb redneck? Let me tell you something. I bet I can outsmart you any damn day. Bring it. That's what I'm so pissed about. No, you don't sit there and judge people from where they're raised, because I tell you what, country folk, we pretty smart. We think outside of the box, and we don't give a shit to voice our opinion. And thanks to you, Cher, I got the courage to do all this.
Yeah.
Thank the Lord. Oh my gosh. And she's over 1,000 subscribers. I told you, do that.
I know, remember just a few days ago, whenever I hit 500, you said, now we're going to go for 1,000. It was like 2 days, and I got my 1,000. I was like, whoa.
Yeah. And then I was like, so then I know Living Lifetime also, the last time I looked, he was like, several hundred, maybe 500, 600. But I've been watching because I want to see, like, I want his channel to go up. Yeah. And all of a sudden I put in your comments because he was like, congratulations. And I commented him, I'm like, your channel's next. And then I went and looked and we were like, oh, it's already past there. Delete.
Yeah, he got that.
You already made it.
It's so exciting. Isn't Sharon beautiful? Look at her. It's the first time I've ever seen her. Oh, I love her.
First time you ever seen
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Now we can.
Okay.
Look at
this
all
is
that
so
hair.
Cool.
I am
Sharon
jealous.
ladies in my
and I
panel.
together, and we've never talked before.
Right?
Yeah.
I love this.
Cotton Candy, I love your voice too. I haven't heard it except for today.
Oh, thank you.
So,
I'm one of them old dumb rednecks they talk about. Yeehaw.
Well, I know about Cotton. She was very shy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Remember
Ron,
that
he
guy?
knows. I bet I wouldn't go on panel. Sorry to cut you off, Ron.
Yeah, like I remember, like you wouldn't even go off panels or hardly ever comment in lives.
Yeah, I followed Cher. Like she had under 500 subs, and I never spoke forever. I just followed her, and then I just started talking, and now here I am. What, 2-3 years later?
That's wild.
Cotton Candy, you're doing a great job.
Thank you so much. I want to do more, and because there's just so much. I have ADHD pretty bad, and whenever I get on panels or giving a speech or something, I lose my train of thought.
I do that all the time.
And it's so hard, and then I get silent, and I'm like, shit.
You know what? We all do that though, all of us. Because I honestly think, well, most creators that aren't just full out narcissists, I think a lot of us do have anxiety disorders.
True.
I see a lot of people, we just like, we space out. Well, I mean, I smoke pot, so I forget. That's why I'm always like, I can't pay attention to chat right now, or I'm going to forget what I'm saying.
Right, because whenever I get rolling, like last night, I was trying to figure out how to screen share and stuff, and I couldn't even look at chat because I was having a hard time trying to figure out how to screen share, and it's like I couldn't do both. I can't multitask very well. I got to stay focused on one thing, or I'm totally going to go to the bathroom scrubbing the toilet, you know. It's like,
so Cotton Candy, the one thing I wanted to mention, I might just be a naive Canadian, but wow, all these red flags that keep coming up, and you know, the dishonesty and people hiding and all the secretive things, and so many men hurting children and women. I just find that so shocking.
it's horrible. Is it not like that in Canada?
No, it's not.
No, I disagree. Well,
you don't hear about it as much, though.
I think it's not talked about as much in Canada.
Yeah, but where I come from, like, I don't know what it's like in Regina, but I mean,
every time I hear y'all say Regina, I think of vagina.
Me too. I can't. I always joke when we go there. I'm like, we're pulling into Regina. It's stupid.
But even with the child trafficking, and I mean, I'm not saying there's not domestic abuse in Canada, but just the stories that we've been following, you know, for true crime, it is still shocking to me because I am, you know, a little bit further north of Toronto.
No, I think it's just not talked about. When we went to BC, we drove through, was it Moose Jaw? Or no, Moose Jaw, that's where your dad's at, right?
Yeah.
We stopped at his dad's for the night, but I noticed somebody on the highway had spray cans and sprayed on the bridge pillar on the highway. It said, Moose Jaw needs to stop child sacrificing and human trafficking, in spray paint on across the bridge in Moose Jaw, Sharon. And I remember I brought that up to you, and I'm like, what the fuck? Because for some reason it just shocked me for seeing it. But in Canada, it's much different than the States. Like, our records aren't for everyone to go get. You can't just go get a police report on someone. And Canada protects people from harassment and bullying a lot better than the States. So I think it's just our, like, Canadian cases, it's not talked about like it is in the States. The States is more freer with it. I don't know why, but I think it's just happening more. Like people in Canada are just more blind to it, and they also help. Like we can't just go look up Joe Schmo next door and see is he a pedophile or not. We don't get to see that in Canada like the States does. We don't have that. Everyone's records, no matter what you do, if it's a traffic ticket or killing a child, that is not able to be looked at in Canada. You don't get that. And that's why it's not talked about. In the States, you can get everything. It's all public information. Not here in Canada.
I think that probably makes it more dangerous too, being public information.
Exactly. It could, yeah. Yeah. I can see both ways because I'd really like to know how many of my neighbors have hurt children too, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, when you put too much information out there, it gets dangerous.
Yeah,
we could do that on the States. We could do that in the States. We could find out who hurts kids and live close to us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mary Poppin, hey love.
Hi, Tara Boom.
But yeah, it's getting crazy down here. Have you all seen anything about Memphis, Tennessee going on lately? Oh my God, it is off the chain there. They had a guy, I think it was like last week. I seen it on Facebook. I was on Facebook when it happened. And I clicked on this live, and this dude was driving down the road. He's like, I'm going to get these motherfuckers, just watch. And he walked up into an AutoZone and shot a guy straight in the head on live Facebook. And he went on a shooting spree around Memphis for hours, shooting and killing people. And it's like, and now there's a bunch of copycats doing it. And every day on Facebook, you look in Memphis, Tennessee, and it's horrible there. And then that Eliza Fletcher, she was the daughter of a multi-billionaire, and she got kidnapped and killed, and they found her. And come to find out, the guy that killed her, he had just got out of prison 2 years ago, and he was in prison for kidnapping her uncle's business partner.
Oh my Lord.
And then whenever he got arrested for killing Eliza last week, they ran his DNA, and Memphis, the database for the rape kits and stuff are so far behind. September 21, he had raped another girl, and it just came out whenever he got charged with Eliza's murder. A year later, and they finally found this girl's rapist because they're so backed up. Memphis is off the chain. It's horrible. It's worse than Chicago right now.
Oh, it's gonna get bad. Where was someone just sent me video links? Who was it? One of the channels. When Evil Entered, I think, sent a link. Anyways, it was the sheriff going, and as of January 1st, 2023.
Oh, I seen that.
Did you see that? It's basically the purge is starting. And as of January 1st, 2023, people can break into your house. Cops can't do anything. They can take refuge in your sheds, your outdoor buildings, and live there. And police are not allowed to come out and make them leave.
If you're on house arrest monitored, they can't do nothing until after 48 hours.
48 hours after breaking violation.
Country.
That's what that sheriff said. In 48 hours, they can be from here to Alaska, he said. So, yeah, if they're out on house arrest and they break house arrest rules, police are not allowed to respond for 48 hours. It's bad. Where was that? I want to say it was Florida, but...
Why would they do that? I wonder.
Think it was,
I have no fucking idea. I'm thinking the purge. I'm literally thinking the purge because... what's his face says there's a underpopulation.
That's what it sounds like. Like free reign to do what you want.
That's what it sounds like. That makes me feel like we're overpopulated, but we got what Mr. Elon Musk says we're underpopulated. But that is straight up the purge. That's purge right there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really bad down here right now. I don't even like leaving my house unless I have to. I swear I'm scared to death to even go to a store because it's so crazy.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, I'll be so glad when all the kids are here and like it's getting scary there.
Are they coming soon, Cher? Do you know?
Yeah, well, my daughters are currently with my sister, and then my sons, well, my oldest son like wants to be here yesterday. He calls me every day now.
Hmm.
So we just have to get his birth certificate changed because they messed up on his birth certificate and it says that his mother, which is me, is born in Colombia and I'm not from Colombia. So they got to put the British Columbia on that birth certificate before he can
My God.
cross.
I'm
Yeah.
so excited your babies are coming.
Yeah. Me too. It's gonna be chaos, but yeah, it's a slow venture, but they all uh decided that that's the move they want to make. So,
Cher, I'm about 2.5 hours away from the British Columbia.
oh, Aria,
Yep.
you can hang out with my dad when whenever you're around.
I think he's still in the States.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
still in the
still in the
States?
States.
Hey, Toodles. Hey, Ace.
We went and bought some alcohol, cotton candy, booze, sharing. We're gonna get crazy tonight.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, that's
Mhm.
good because I'm going to make my lime margaritas tonight.
Ooh, he got Jameson. I got what I get? Malibu rum, coconut Malibu.
Are you going live tonight,
Yeah.
Cher?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I don't drink, but I'm going to be there partying.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll send. Well, I'm just gonna pin the link like you did.
Well, I should get off the panel, let someone else up, but I wanted to say hi to all the mods because I've never got to kind of say hi to everybody in person, and
Thank you.
everybody who's on your chat, Cotton Candy. So we'll see you
Thank you
tonight,
so
Cher.
much.
See you
Okay,
tonight, Sharon.
take care. Okay, bye.
She has so much hair. Do you think she can give me some of that? Can I make some weaves with her hair?
She's gorgeous, isn't she?
Gorgeous.
It's so good to see
Yay.
people's faces. I'm not that brave to show mine yet.
Oh, you will. I don't know why. You're gorgeous. I know what you look like. Mr. Sharon knows what you look like. Nobody else does.
Kimmy Cans does.
Gimme kids.
That's about it. I'm too nervous for all that.
Oh my gosh. No, I get it though. When I first started my channel, I used to not want to put my face on there. Yep. I dreamt about being one of those channels who people wouldn't know the identity of. But 24 hours after I went on my first live stream, oh, it was all done with after that. They said, "Who's this bitch up here talking on panel?" Everybody, I mean, I woke up the next day, my very first live stream. I had maybe like 7 subscribers. Went on this one live stream. I didn't even go on the panel that time. I was just in the chat. No, maybe I did go on the panel. I think I might have did go on the panel, but anyways, my name wasn't. I woke up the next day and every fucking buddy knew everything about me, even some things I don't even know about me. It was wild.
That's crazy. They want to get into people's life like that shit.
Mhm.
That's the thing about your tribe community. We can find anything about you. Like Cotton knows what I'm talking about. We are afraid to dox people.
Oh no, I'm not trying to dox nobody.
Yeah, I know, but you know how easy.
I mean, I like to dig and stuff, but we all like to dig. But it's just what you do with that information that.
Yeah, I try to be careful with the doxing. I did some, I guess, technically doxing yesterday, but I don't give a damn.
I think I kind of did too, but it was public information.
Yeah, yeah. And Mr. Cher tells me that all the time, but then Ryan said it, and I was like, yeah, this stuff that Mark tells me all the time, public information is not doxing. Not doxing.
But where me and Rye Guy there came from in the Michael Long bullshit, oh my God, that's all they done was dox people, wasn't it, Ron? It was crazy.
Yeah, it was horrible. Some people who didn't do anything wrong got doxxed.
Yeah, just being in a chat, and it's crazy.
That's how it happens. I don't even know why. Like, if people have these skills, they need to put them like to use, like for something that actually matters. Going after each other doesn't matter.
Oh, hey, Chubbs. Chubbs. Oh, look at the babies.
Cotton, did you say hi to Tara Boom? She's in chat.
Yeah, my Tara, Chloe Joe's in there too. Yeah, 2020 survivor, Chloe. We survived it. But hell, some sons are still living it. Just Jill, you're okay, love.
All right, we're gonna hop off of here and get some dinner and get ready to drink.
Yeah, I'm about to hop off myself. I just had a few things I needed to get out to people shut the fuck up and leave people alone and let them talk about what they want to talk about and leave Ryan alone.
I love it. That's the new thing. Leave a church alone.
Right. He don't bother none of these nobodies. You know what I mean? Like, I tag Ryan in my videos. That's only because I got information I want Ryan to see. Just like Captain Kurt, I tagged him, and it was helpful information for them.
Yeah, that's what I do too. The way I look at it, like I like some of Ryan's music, right? My kids, my son Seth loves Ryan Upchurch music and loves like
he does have some badass music.
Crazy.
Did you see that video I posted a video of him making the theme song for Adventures with Purpose.
Oh, I gotta watch it because no, I didn't see that. I was telling Mark about that yesterday.
It's badass.
Now I just feel like now the true crime community gets a shot at like reacting to something. You know what I mean? Like he loves when people react to his music. Well, true crime isn't really like reacting to music, but now I feel like included. Like, yeah, we can like react to his stuff in true crime now. And yeah, like who said it? I'd much rather tag him if it's something I hope that he sees or looks at.
Right.
Then, you know, the people like, you know, some of the ones I don't like that take these cases and literally call them cash cows.
Oh yeah. The one that calls them cash cows actually called Kylie's case a cash cow. She said it's the next Chris Watts case.
No.
Yep. I heard her say that. You know how I hate watch her sometimes.
Yeah.
She said that. And I'm surprised she didn't jump on that train of doing this case. I really am.
Well, knock on wood, because she still might. No, right now she's going to Vegas to get some procedure done. Now, mark my word, she's been, I'm dieting, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, she can go get a lipo or something. Remember when she just asked Adrian like 3 months ago if she could get her turkey gobbler done? Do you remember that?
Every time you see her, every live she does, she's stuffing that face.
I can't take
it. Chicken bones.
I found out I have this weird, you know that show My Strange Obsession? I am so disgusted by her eating, but I can't fucking stop watching it sometimes. Like when I'm watching, I'm like, this bitch. And then she's like, and I'm like, and I'm grossed out and I'm cringing. But it's like, I'm like,
you can't stop watching.
I can't. It's terrible.
On TikTok, like I watch mukbangs all the time. I don't know what it is. I'm like that too. But just when MGL does it, it's gross.
Sure, you had ladies dropping your channel during his last live. I was like, hell yeah. Who did? I don't know. Okay. We love you. We will see you soon with some drinks.
All right. Love you all. See you later. I'm getting ready to get off myself and get me some eating. Can't even talk. Get ready for your live.
Okay. Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye. Hey, Naughty Audie. We're just getting ready to jump off here. Ron, I really, really, really appreciate you coming up. It was so good talking to you. We've never talked like this.
Nope.
Next time I go live, you'll have to come on with me again. I really enjoy having you up here.
I will.
Oh, yeah, Chloe, she does have the worst table manners. She's gross. For sure. All right, well, I'm going to jump off here, and I hope everyone has a good night. Thank you for joining me. We might go live tomorrow just to chit-chat. If anyone's interested, Cher is going live tonight. We're going to have a party over there. And that's about it. And mind your own business. And like Tara said, be kind and drink water.